Hello, my name is Jeremy, and today I'm going to show off a couple new flow features that Salesforce Spring 22 release has included. So, the first one here is the generate choice options from record collections. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is essentially take any record collections that you have and then use them in a choice record set. So this is going to be really useful when you're using things like a pick list or a radio buttons as well. And then the next one that I'm going to show a little bit later is filtering the items in a collection to go ahead and generate a new collection. So both of these just save a lot of time and in some cases actually make some things possible now, where if you had a very complex kind of get records that you wanted to display in a pick list, you can do that now. So hopping into a flow that I quickly created here, it's quite simple. It's just a screen flow on the account object. And what we're going to do essentially is it's just a simple flow to go ahead and display opportunities that the account has in a pick list. So we can see here we have this get opportunities. Now it's just filtering on where the account ID equals the record ID, so where the flow was triggered from, and importantly we're saving or storing all records. So this is creating a record collection. From there, we're going to go ahead and edit the screen flow here, so the edit screen, and we have nothing on it. So I'm going to go ahead and add a pick list. I'm just going to go ahead and call that all opportunities, and scrolling down to the choice. So we can go ahead and click new choice resource. Now previously in Winter 22, you only had the choice, the record choice set, and the pick list choice set options. Now we actually have the collection choice set. So clicking on that, we can go ahead and add opportunities. So we added our name, and then from there we can actually go ahead and add that record collection from the get opportunities. Now to get you to choose a label, so for each pick list value, and then if that pick list value is selected, the actual value you want to be passed through. So in this case we'll just leave that as ID. We'll go ahead and click done. Done. I'll go ahead and save this flow and activate. Now what that means is when we go back to the account now, we click on the Spring 22 button, which I have set up, and you can see that the pick list will just show all of the records that were returned in the get records, which is all 4 of these. So as you can see, previously in Winter 22, the only option you had if you wanted to do something like this was a record choice set, and when you go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and filter your opportunity records. But this is was very basic, didn't let you do any complicated get records or getting records from children or grandchildren records or doing any filters like that. So this get records and the record collection has become very powerful all of a sudden. The next thing that I wanted to show, and this is a huge time saver, instead of having to make manually multiple record choice sets, you can now just go ahead and actually filter your existing collection sets. So how to do that? So let's say right now we're getting all opportunities already. Now what we want to do is we actually want to display both all opportunities and open opportunities. So what we can do here is quite simply, we can go ahead and add a new element called collection filter. So what this is going to do is it's going to use the original collection that we have of getting all the account's opportunities. It's going to keep that collection there, so it's not going to touch it or modify it, and it's going to go ahead and create a new collection based on our filter. So in this case here, I'm just going to go ahead and call this filtered to open opportunities. we can go ahead and select our opportunities get records that we currently have, and we can go ahead and go is closed equals false. So we only want the open opportunities. So I'm going to go ahead and click done, and you'll see that that actually goes ahead and creates a new collection variable there. So opportunities from filtered to open. So you can see that there, it's ready to go. And so when we actually go back into the screen here, I'll go ahead and add a new pick list. I'll just call this open opportunities. And when we come back down to our choice here, we can go ahead and create a new choice resource. And we can take our existing record collection and put that in a collection choice set. And you can see right here, we got our open opportunities. And again, I'll put name as the label and ID as the value. Clicking done here, clicking done there, I'll go ahead and save this. Activate it. And now when we come over back to the account and we test this out, you'll see that we have a pick list value showing all opportunities, and we have a pick list that's only showing open opportunities. So it's that simple to go ahead and filter items in a collection. So yeah, some really great updates. So yeah, thank you.